found them in here. Figured we might as well put them to work. This is In the Building. Live from the Slackers Sports Bar Studios. Here's Rudy Jay and Mike Taylor. Take it away, boys.
Oh, look at there. Look at there. Here we are. Look at that. Representing the company and everything.
Yeah. I wasn't even planned.
I know.
Wasn't even planned.
Aw.
See what happens? Mike goes viral in the city, and then all of a sudden we repping the brand.
Now we're proud of it. We're proud of it now that people. Well, we need the exposure, man. So I'm glad we're repping today. At least we didn't wear the same color. We same company, different style.
Yeah, for shizzle.
Yeah, Rudy's got that bootleg shirt on that a Thunderdumber went and made, which is cool. Actually, this is not even because so our companies love you hard, but this was
way before.
This is years ago. This was made. Yeah. This is back when the ticket cared about the ticket.
Oh,
it's
did
when
they?
iHeartRadio cared about KTKR, and we actually had swag. So look at this. We both look great. Look at that representing. What's up? LG's out of the room today. We've got Jose Bouquet.
What up, Jose?
Who is in the room with us on the drum kit.
Yeah, he has some input.
Yeah, it's Jose. Okay, okay. Oh
We're
wow.
I like that.
We're on fire.
I like that, Rudy. That looks nice.
It's my Fiesta fan because we're on fire. Love You Hard TV / In the Building's on fire. So I got my church fan.
Okay, very good. It's cool getting mentioned in like Bleacher Report and I don't know.
But wait.
Awful announcement.
What are you talking about? Bleacher Report? What the hell?
No, they ranted to Dan Lebertard.
Why wouldn't you tell me that? I didn't see that.
I forgot it. Well, someone sent it last night in a haze, falling asleep. Someone sent me a link to it. I don't know. I was falling asleep. I have to go find it, look it up. Is that a big deal? Bleacher Report?
Yeah, Bleacher Report's a pretty big deal.
I'm so cynical. I don't follow a lot of stuff like I probably should. Look at all the people watching. I got people in the chat already. What's up, yo? What's up? I'm glad there's people in the chat because before we get into the draft and stuff, I have a request, and it's late notice, and it's my fault because I'm a procrastinating sumbitch.
Mm-hmm.
So let me start off today with a request from Thunderdome, and again, it's late notice, but I need a taco truck. All right, for a private party that I'm co-hosting. I know. I should have said something last week. It is what it is. I didn't do it. So Nina's oldest son is graduating college tomorrow. He's getting his bachelor's degree from Trinity University. And all the parents, and I'm honored to be labeled as a co-host of the party, which is cool.
Who's your co-host, Nina?
Yeah, and then her son's daddy and stepmom.
Oh.
And I got thrown in there, and that makes me feel great. Really good. Feels great. So my gift, I want to try to help with my gift by providing a taco truck to the party. It's a private house party, just family and stuff, but we want a taco truck. I think that'd be really cool. So,
and you need this by when?
May 11th.
Oh, okay. You got time.
Okay. So I've got time. I should have mentioned it already. May 11. Okay. So what is today? The 26th?
Oh.
About 2 weeks. I need a kick-ass taco truck. And I probably all the taco trucks are rented for Fiesta, but by May 11th, it'll be over. So if y'all know anybody that manages,
who you should call?
Taco truck. I need somebody.
Call AD when we get off air.
Okay, I will. Make a note.
Because when we do, like when he has us out for remotes and stuff, there's a really good taco truck that he gets that he gets for like remotes and for events and stuff and their food's really good.
Okay, cool.
So call AD from Texas Cheer Liquor. He knows a couple people.
All right, cool. Let's do that. All right, but I'll work on that. But in the meantime, if anybody we'll see how that goes. In the meantime, if anybody knows somebody or has access to taco truck, we will pay. We will buy your tacos from
you. Oh,
you.
yeah, you got to pay now. No, well, you're Mike. You might get it for free. You never know. I know how people are with you.
Okay. Well, in addition to payment, which I will do, I offer lots of publicity on the best goddamn talk show host in South Texas. You'll get free publicity on that. What's up, Steve Camacho? $5. We're getting people giving us money. It's Friday. Y'all got paid.
Well, it's Battle of Flowers. Everybody's in a great mood. Nobody went to work. You know what I mean? And I don't know why. I thought this was like a real holiday. Like, I just because I was telling my buddy, like, hey, man, my Air Force gig, I was like, I want to invoice you today, but I know tomorrow's a holiday. Yeah. He was like, hey, you idiot. That is not a government holiday. That's a San Antonio holiday. I'll be at work. I was like, shit.
But it's hard. People don't do shit though. Even people that go to work.
No, I know exactly. They ain't gonna do shit. So yeah, y'all keep that money coming in so Mike can pay for this taco truck.
Yeah, what's up? There's your airport stalker, El Harley 210's in
here.
Dude,
I know. Yeah.
He's like stalking you. He's like posting Bigfoot pictures of Rudy like randomly shopping in the airport store and stuff. Pretty funny.
Yeah. Shout out to Harley and his son.
Hell yeah.
Good people. Love Thunderdome.
Steve Camacho. Morning, my dudes. Let's toss these salads.
What?
Huh. Okay.
What?
I mean, I'm not opposed to that. But probably not yours, Steve.
Yeah, I'm not tossing Steve's. What the bug is going on Battle of Flowers?
And I've just received it. I've just been handed a 3x5 card here. It says, and we only need the taco truck from 6:30 to 8 o'clock that night. So it's just 90 minutes. That's all. We need you to come park out front of this place where we're going to have the party. 90 minutes of your time. We'll pay you. We'll buy all the tacos you got. And that's it. Like maybe that way you can book another gig that day. So it's not like an all-day gig. I need a taco truck on May the 11th for 90 minutes. So reach out to me, shoot me, slide up in my DMs, baby girl. Slide up in there and let me know. All right. Let's get on with it. I'm gonna have to try. I'm gonna try to fight through your parasol.
I'm kidding. I'm fucking with you.
I tried to go as long as I could.
You're like, dude,
it's fine.
It. No, I'm fucking with you.
But
let's get it on.
Okay. Let's get the elephant out of the room.
Let's pay some bills. You want to pay some bills? Let's pay some bills.
Well, sure. Let's do it now. It's Cowboys talk, and it's in the building from the Slackers Studio, the official sports bar of In the Building. We have a big remote coming back to Slackers, but a different location. I love that they're going to have us like hop around to the different locations. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Cinco de Mayo. Rudy and I are going to be on locación.
Is that proper? Is that proper? Is it locación?
I don't think that's
it sounds good.
That's yeah, it sounds good to me.
It sounds good to me. But yeah, we're going to Thousand Oaks on Cinco de Mayo.
Thousand Oaks.
Pull up on us.
281 in Thousand Oaks. We're going to do a remote that day, and it'll be me and Rudy and probably Jose Bouquet.
Depends on what time.
If he doesn't get deported between now and then, or quits.
No promise.
Or gets run off.
Who knows? The runoff might be the case, but I stick around. I'm like the plague, I don't leave.
Add a baby. So these three gentlemen here will be available to you and the public on May the 5th, Cinco de Mayo, as we do our thing at Slackers. They're going to have us outside too, but just in case it rains, we're going to have covering, is what I was told by Rudy Johnson.
Yeah, we better. Yeah, we got to have a canopy. First of all, even if it's not raining, we're gonna have a canopy. It's too damn hot.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean. So we'll be up underneath some little shade, but if it's anything like what the crawfish thing was, we're gonna have us a blast, man. Dude. So the owners were very happy. It was highly viewed, highly talked about. So I can't wait to do it again.
Excellent. All right. So
Slackers, Thousand Oaks, come pull up on us. Now we got to y'all first, so come party with us.
All right.
We're on
Last
fire.
Night, I was busy manning the dugouts in the sections of Wolf Stadium, but I had the draft on my phone. And the cool part was right when I pulled up when I got home last night, when I pulled up in front of my apartment, the Cowboys were on the clock, so I actually got to see it. So last night, of course, that's because they swapped picks too and moved down to 29.
They moved down, right?
The Cowboys, I thought they were just going to trade all the way out of the first round. That was my hunch. Since they've mailed in the offseason, I figured, might as well mail in the first round and just trade out. But they didn't. They swapped picks with the Lions to get, and they got another third out of it too. So that's good. That's great. So they got 2 3s now. And they go down to 29, and they take Manor Zone outside of Austin, Texas kid. They take the offensive tackle, Tyler Guyton, who played 2 years with the Frogs. Didn't get a lot of playing time, like half the players in America. When you're not starting from day one, you transfer. So Guyton winds up at Oklahoma. Played right tackle most of his career at Oklahoma, but the Cowboys are going to play him at left tackle. They're convinced that he'll be a good left tackle. And let me say this right off the top about Tyler Guyton, and I'm not talked to Rudy once and gotten his opinion on this kid. All I can say, of all the shit we talk about the Cowboys, Jerry and the buffoonery and the mailing it in and the salary cap hell and too loyal to Dak and Zeke and all these kind of guys, the one thing you cannot say about the Cowboys is that they don't know what they're doing at offensive line. They do. So there was some consternation about this pick last night, man. But, I mean, I'm not going to sit up here and pretend like I'm some draft guru. All I know is that Dallas has a pretty good track record drafting offensive linemen. And so,
no, I'm not going to question them. I'm not questioning them when it comes to offensive line. When I look at Frederick, I look at Biotish, Terrence Steele turned into something. Obviously, Zach, Tyler Smith, obviously Tyron Smith. So the one place that they have a really good percentage from the field is offensive line. So I'm gonna give them day one an A+.
Yeah.
I'll give them an A+ day one. And they moved down and still got the guy that was probably first on their board. So I have nothing. Again, I'll bang them when I'm supposed to. And I'll pat them on the butt when I'm supposed to. And I like what they did to start the draft last night. And all it still has to play out. But right now, it looks like that was solid. I trust no hate here. On that
right.
Pick,
yeah. I don't rip everything they do because it's sexy. I give Jerry propers when he deserves his flowers, he deserves them. Half the time he does not, but that team knows what it's doing at offensive line. Right. I mean, a lot of people question the decision to take Fort Worth zone, Tyler Smith. And the kid was damn near all pro last year. And the cool part about this is I guess Tyler Smith's going to stay at left guard. They're going to move Guyton to left tackle, and Guyton's 22. So you got two young left tackles now, left tackle, left guard for 5-6 years here. That's great. That's good.
This is the thing. So the reason I like the pick is because remember yesterday what we talked about was like, hey, if all else fails, you can always move Tyler Smith to left tackle. But if you feel like Guyton can play left tackle and be pretty good at it, now what you have is, I know we got a lot of different fans in the chat and a lot of different fans that tune into the show. Tyler Smith, if not the best left guard in the game, top 2, top 3 left guard in the game. So, and you get to leave him there, and then now you got him being the best left guard in the game and the guy that can fill in for Tyron. Now, I'll tell Guyton this. That's a size 22. That's a size 22 shoe. Like, I'm not saying you got to come in and be Tyron, but Tyron's the first ballot yellow jacket that you're replacing. So do what you may with that, but it's a luxury for the Cowboys getting Guyton because now you get to leave the best left guard in the game in that position in Tyler Smith. So I'll give them not golf clap for Jerry, Steven, and Will.
Sure. And the other point, as I try to play GM here, which is, keeping Tyler Smith at left guard means that when his contract's up, he'll be cheaper than a left tackle because you ain't got to pay guards what you pay tackles. And if Tyler,
he'll probably set the market.
Oh, for sure. But it won't be near as much what you pay a left
tackle.
No.
Yeah, no, great. That's another. See, that's another reason that's an A+.
Yeah.
When you put it all together. So yeah. Now you go get a center. Now you go get a center today.
Yep. And you got 3 picks to do it. They got a second, and then they got 2 3s tonight because of this trade last night. Now they have a dude already on the roster who got 2 starts at center last year, the white boy, Brock Hoffman. He played twice last year when Frederick was hurt, or Biotish rather, got hurt. and was fine in 2 starts. So they got a guy with experience. And again, they keep talking about how broke they are. We ain't got no money. I'm worth $10 billion, but I can't spend none on players. They're going to give this kid Brockman a chance to make the team unless they draft a center tonight, which they very well may. Every year I always say this and it's not a lazy man's opinion on the drafting, because I don't pretend to be an expert. When in doubt, take the best lineman, whether it's a defensive lineman or an offensive lineman, because you cannot have enough of those in pro football, especially at the top of the draft. Take the best lineman either side of the ball, and I'm good with it. So go Cowboys. Go Cowboys. Go Cowboys.
All right, good job, fellas. Let's see what they do tonight.
For sure. All right. I want to plug another thing. In addition to my request for a taco truck, again, I don't need it till May the 11th. So reach out to me, email me at miketaylorshow@gmail.com, or DM me on Instagram or Twitter, or send me a Facebook message. Y'all come out and hang out with us today, celebrating Fiesta.
Selling books, right?
Yeah. So Nina's got a book signing today from 4 to 8 at a place called Key Ideas. It's on North Flores Street, literally half a block from where the Salvation Army is located, right there near downtown on Elmira. About a block away is a place called Key Ideas. They have a Fiesta party every year. And what I like about this one is it's small. I mean, like I've been telling you, I don't like to go. It's like a music festival. I don't want to go to the Sunday night 9 o'clock band where there's 80,000 people and it's ass to balls.
Such an old band.
I know. Give me the offshoot. Give me the off Broadway Fiesta celebration. Give me the South by Southeast party.
Yeah.
And this one's really cool. It's free entry. We're gonna have cerveza, we're gonna have food, and we're gonna have Miss Nina there selling her book tonight. And I'm sorry, I'm being coached up. And a lot of other vendors as well, not just Nina, but like all kinds of vendors from all over the city. So it's a hyper local little Fiesta party at Key Ideas. We'll be there from 4 to 8. Nina's going to have a table set up, and I'm going to help her. I'll be hanging out with her. So y'all come drink a beer with us and buy a book, and Nina will sign it for you and take a picture. All right.
A lot of clapping today. Go Nina.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Hopefully, once she gets rich off this book, she stays with your white ass.
Well, you know what, dude? All I can say is I got 2 good years, and I'm grateful for that. I wouldn't blame her at all.
I'm kidding. I'm messing with you, dog.
It's a fair thing to say. God knows my ass say I ain't rich. I mean, I was like, what are you bringing to this relationship? Well, maybe lots of love and support. Hugs and kisses only go so far, That's why we got to get more subscriptions to this show. Let me say this. This is a beautiful thing, and somebody brought this. We were talking about this morning. She chronicled, and as difficult as it was in the time, she chronicled 4, 5, 6 times a month, if not more, her journey with her dad's journey, and so often we look back on things in our lives. They don't have to be bad things. It could be good things. And I'm horrible at this. Like I never save anything. I never write shit down.
Me either.
How beautiful. That's the word that comes to mind, even though it was a tragedy losing her dad. How beautiful was that she thought, and whether it was therapeutic or whatever the reasons, it's so cool that she in the moment thought to chronicle that. It's like so many times we look back on things, and like I said, we don't have. It's just the memories are hazy and they're in our brain, and you wind up, your brain has a way of changing real history, and you wind up you misremember things. But when you chronicle things in the moment, it's forever. It stays there. It's so cool that she did that at the time. And so now all these years later, she can share it in book form. So that's very beautiful. And I'm not eloquent enough to even describe what it means and how special it is. So y'all come hang out and drink some beers and buy that book. Don't read the book tonight when you get it. Go home, because you'll be crying in public.
And it's unfortunate, Mike, but there's millions of people that can relate to this book. But they just, you know what I mean? Like, and I'm sure because she, chronicled it, And when someone's reading it that's gone through it, they can probably pinpoint like, yep, this is, eerily similar to how it went for my mom, for my dad, for my aunt, for my husband. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, it's therapeutic, dude. I've never had to deal with that, but I mean, we all have parents. And if you're our age, middle-aged Gen Xers or older baby boomers, if your parents are still here, we all have to. It's crazy because we all have to wind up facing. Most of us have to wind up facing, our parents' death. It's just the way it's going to go. Not to get weird on you here, but like my dad right now is in the hellscape with my stepmom.
I got an epic picture of Big Taylor.
Yeah,
I got an epic picture of Big Taylor yesterday. That was awesome.
My dad is living his best life this week on the island of Kauai, which is one of the main islands of Hawaii. Not to be confused with Kawhi Leonard. He's on the island of Kauai, and my brother's with him. He sent me a picture.
What are you doing here? Tell him to fit the bill.
I'm with your ass. We're trying to build a show. I don't have time to go anywhere right now.
You should be there. Dan, I didn't know your brother was there too.
Yeah, my brother went with him, and he flew out and met him. It's really cool. And I'm jealous, but I'm also happy that they're doing that because I love them, and that's great for them. But so my brother sent me this epic picture of my dad smoking a joint yesterday. Here's my almost 67-year-old father getting baked in Hawaii. Dude,
epic.
That's it. That's it.
And it was an old school penner. You know what I mean? Like it was a penner. I'm talking about
It's a little. Yeah. No, it's pretty easy. It's easy to score in Hawaii because it's still technically illegal, which is silly because no one abides by it. The cops don't give two shits as long as they don't care.
As long as you're not trying to be Frank Lucas, you're good.
Right.
You're just enjoying a joint. No one gives a shit.
No, God, no. And especially when you get off the real touristy beaches and go up into the hinterlands where the locals go, it smells like Woodstock at all the beaches. And the cops don't care as long as everybody's cool. There's no fights or nothing. But not that the only time there's ever fights are where guys get drunk. It has nothing to do with smoking pot, which, I'm not trying to get off. You know how I feel about the legalization of marijuana and how stupid I think that it's not legal in this state. But nonetheless, it was a great picture. So the point, I guess, and we'll move on and talk some more football, is it's just, thinking about my dad and my own relationship. My dad's young. He's 66. My dad's in awesome shape, thank God. But inevitably, we're all going to have to go through losing our parents, provided we don't go before they do. And so this book that Nina wrote, whether it's Alzheimer's or old age or whatever, it's a beautiful book about an awesome relationship. It's a love story about her and her daddy, and it's beautiful. All right.
Yeah.
What else last night? Had 2 Longhorns go in the first round. All right.
About time.
I have criticized Texas for not having what was it? 2 drafts ago? They didn't have anybody drafted at all.
Not even a Mr. Irrelevant.
And this is my guy Sark. I think that I like Sark more than you do.
Yeah, you do.
No question. And I don't want to say I love Sark, but we got a budding relationship, me and Steve Sarkisian. And it says something that 2 years after not having one kid get drafted because of lack of development of these 4- and 5-star players, Texas winds up with 2 kids drafted in the first round last night. Xavier Worthy to the Chiefs, and DeSoto's own, the badass linebacker Byron Murphy II, goes to the Seahawks. So good for
not fair. You got Xavier Worthy walking into a locker room with Andy Reid, and so he gets a year again. Remember, he broke the 40-yard dash record this year. Mm-hmm. He did work. I mean, he played out of his mind at UT. And I tweeted last night, just get used to hearing Patrick Mahomes, Xavier Worthy deep. Like they brought again, I'm not saying he's Tyreek Hill, but that threat is back. That threat is back, which opens up things for Kelsey and for the other receivers that they're molding. So let's say this year it takes them some time. It doesn't matter. They got that rookie money, man. They got this kid for 4, maybe 5 years now. He's first round talent. He just so happened to fall to possibly the best quarterback of all time with one of the best coaches of all time. That combination is going to be dangerous, and it's almost unfair. That's really kind of a cheat code type pick. I can't believe they got him, but what a situation to fall into for Xavier Worthy.
He's little, but he's so damn fast and runs such good routes, and he'll learn how to run even better ones. And then working with Mahomes
and Andy,
he'll avoid big explosions. Because he'll just be running past folks. You know, he's not gonna be running over the middle and catching slot passes. That's other guys' jobs. This kid from SMU that's got these legal issues with the hit and run, provided he's active. You know, he came into his own last year, kid from Fort Worth. So you pair him with Xavier Worthy. You have cheap, young, good wide receivers, and again, the Chiefs.
Not fair.
Once you get the franchise quarterback, it makes it so much easier.
Then you just start building. Then you just start.
Yep. Everyone's chasing quarterback play. You know.
No shit, Atlanta. What
when you get
freak?
It. Okay, let's get into that.
That was the WTF move of the night, Mike. But let's get into it.
All right. Well, so last night, the Falcons decide to take Mike Big Penix Jr. with the 8th pick. They just signed Kirk Cousins. Now he's old.
To $130 though.
Right, I know. For 4 years, guaranteed most of it. And Cousins' agents already come out and said,
they're pissed.
Cousins is pissed, no question.
But look, if Mike, if they would have taken a guy 4th round, 5th round, I mean, we all get it, right? 8th overall? Because, I mean, first of all, Kirk Cousins, let me tell Kirk Cousins and his agent something. Y'all have robbed the bank with no ski mask. Okay? Like, you're a serviceable quarterback that's made way more money than you ever should have made. All right? I, on one hand, be grateful. But number two, I in defense of the Falcons, Kurt, you were never, I mean, they paid you that type of money because that's just the market, right? The market is what the market is. Even if you've done jack shit in the playoffs in your career, but you were never brought there to be the savior. You were never brought there to like, oh, we're going to build around you, Kurt, and we're going to win a Super Bowl. Like, no, you were there to bridge the gap. It just so happened the bridge got built ahead of schedule. Now, it's still a WTF because it's such a high pick. But, essentially, he's Alex Smith.
Kirk?
Alex Smith, what I'm talking about when he was with the Chiefs.
Yep.
Or hell, I could even say when he was with the San Francisco 49ers. Like, hey, keep us afloat. Here comes Kaepernick. All right, go to the Chiefs. Keep us afloat. Here comes Patrick Mahomes. You're Alex Smith with $130 million more dollars. So I get why they're pissed. You're a competitor. You don't get to this level without having that edge and that competitive nature. But they still gave you 130, and I'm probably 80, 90 million of it is guaranteed. So you're still walking away with way more money than you should have. It's just you're here to groom Michael Penix Jr. now. And it sucks. But Tom Brady, and we can make this full circle to your Cowboys, Tom Brady got a guy drafted behind him. Aaron Rodgers got a guy drafted right behind him. Mm-hmm. Kirk Cousins, you ain't immune to that, brother. Oh. It's a WTF move because it shocked me. But Kurt, you ain't Aaron Rodgers. And they took a guy in the first round with Aaron Rodgers at quarterback. So relax.
What did Cousins? It was the Achilles, right? He blew his Achilles out.
Was it Achilles? I don't remember.
Was it Achilles? It was huge, and he's 35.
And you get to sit Michael Penix Jr. for a year now, which we've known now that is not a bad idea.
Mm-hmm. What do I always bitch about? Teams that, bringing it back to my Cowboys.
Right.
These teams that win, that know that you ain't nothing until you got the right quarterback, they don't stop drafting quarterbacks. Atlanta's sitting there at 8. They love Penix. Now, if Penix is a bust, then it's a terrible pick. assuming Penix is even, let's say Penix is even Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, I'm listening.
It's the right decision. You do not pass on a franchise quarterback. I don't give a shit who you have.
Well, especially if you have a 40-year-old. I know he's not actually 40, but
but he's 35 and coming off an Achilles blow. Yeah, and he's never won shit in January. He's the white Dak Prescott.
Or Monday night or Sunday night. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
What the fuck? What I mean, again, it was a head scratcher, Mike. I'm not lying, but if I'm Kurt and I sit back and I wake up this morning, I'm brushing my teeth and I look at myself, I'm like, oh, well, I am Kirk Cousins. I should just chill the fuck out and be happy that I made $300 million for doing jack shit. and spit your toothpaste out. Right. And go to the facilities and get to work.
Right. You know? I thought what the Falcons did, see, people that are calling them stupid, I don't think so. I think it showed balls. I think you could even make the case that the contract they gave Cousins was a dumbass idea. Drafting Penix is fine. Throwing that kind of money at Kirk Cousins this stage of his career coming off that injury, that's questionable to me.
I like that.
But they had the balls. We got this veteran. He's our guy. F it. Let's go ahead and take Penix. He's there. Here we are. We love him. He plays quarterback. Let's get him. The Dallas Cowboys walls to do what the Falcons did last night. They would not. Well, we don't want to hurt. We don't want to hurt nobody because they're scared. Like I always say, the Cowboys, they run their franchise scared. The old wildcatter, the old risk taker, Jerry Jones, runs that damn organization scared. Scared of Tony Romo. Scared of Terrell Owens. Scared of Zeke Elliott. Scared of Dak Prescott. That's one of the reasons why we're in quarterback hell now, because they do not have the balls to challenge Dak Prescott. The Falcons, they just signed Kirk Cousins and immediately draft his replacement. That's big ball shit. That's what you have to do. I always say you have to manage your team ruthlessly. It's not personal. It's business. And in the business of the NFL, the quarterback is the most important position. And I don't know what second is, but it's way the hell down there. Until you have the right quarterback, you ain't got nobody.
Yeah,
and that's why the Chiefs can take wide receivers in the first round. And all these other teams are scrambling and they got quarterbacks going 1, 2, 3. The shittiest teams in the league took quarterbacks 1, 2, and 3 last night. And here's the Chiefs just chilling because we got our guy. Let's just grab a little wide receiver. It's a great place to be. Unless you got the quarterback, you ain't got nothing. All right. Football talk brought to you by GC Services Roofing and Construction. Over 15 years experience. GC Services Roofing and Construction. They got that expertise. They got that knowledge. They got that experience, whether it's a residential scene, a commercial scene, solar installation. My boys at GC Services Roofing, the website, gcservicesroofing.com. You can call them at 210-347-0426. That is the personal cell phone number of my guy, Russ. Russ sent me a text last night. Got 3 leads this week. Wanted to say thank you to Thunderdome for trusting him.
And it should be more, because I promise you, if you have Russ come out, I promise you your roof is screwed. I promise you. We've had like 2 or 3 hailstorms in the last, I want to say, 6 months. Mm-hmm. Have Russ come out and check it out before it gets worse, and next thing you know, you got a leak. I promise you. Call him. I'm telling you.
Matt's in here. Would you say the trade for Trey Lance was ballsy? No. What'd they give up for Lance? A 4th? And at no point have they acted like Trey Lance was going to compete for the job.
They just said he gives them the opportunity to not have to draft one. Now they don't have to.
Right. They brought him in.
They don't have to draft a quarterback
to Dak, not
because of Trey Lance.
Dak. Yeah.
Absolutely. He's that exactly.
I would let him.
But it's all weird.
The damn job.
You believe in Drake May? I didn't watch him enough. Is he the real deal?
He's got talent, but he didn't play much. You know, it's funny you asked me about Drake May. You know who doesn't like him?
Who?
Bill Belichick, who the Patriots took.
Right.
Did you see any of Belichick's analysis last night?
No. What did he say about Drake May?
He was on ESPN.
Okay.
No, he questioned it. Basically, kid makes a lot of mistakes. He's very green and he hasn't played much.
Says the guy who took Mac Jones.
Well, that's true. But I guess the point I'm making is, I don't know if we'll see what Drake May does. It's up to, we'll see how they are developing people. I hate taking reaches on quarterbacks who have talent but haven't played a lot, like these kids. I don't know, dude. It's quarterback. It's hard. So I don't know if Drake May is going to be any good or not. But what I was going to make, the point I was going to make about Belichick is he was great. For 20 years it was both teams played hard. Yeah, you have to ask the coach about that. Yeah, he's coming along. He's done some things. We're on to Cincinnati. For 25 years, it's that. Belichick looked like a human being last night. It was great. We got to see the real Bill Belichick for the first time. And you've seen clips over the years. NFL films would catch him out coaching on the field and shit. He's not like the way he is with the media is not at all the way he is. And it was really cool to see the GOAT of coaching open up last night and do some analysis and actually speak candidly and fast and use words and sentences and not speaking phrases and weird words at a time. And he was really, really good. But yeah, he hates Drake May. I'm not going to sit up and say I know anything about Drake May. He ain't played much.
It's funny that we're talking about the Patriots and we're talking about Atlanta. We're talking about quarterbacks because, I guess maybe a week ago, the reports came out that when Arthur Blank called Robert Kraft because he was considering hiring Bill Belichick, Robert Kraft Belichick shouldn't have put Robert Kraft as his referral on his referral list. Reportedly, Robert Kraft didn't have the most glowing review of Bill Belichick, which is kind of fucked up.
A little bit.
Like we did 20 years together. We won 6 Super Bowls together. Even if you and I weren't besties and I was cold-hearted and I was kind of standoffish, me and Tom made it okay for you to go get massages by 13-year-olds in Orlando and get away with it. Because if we don't have 6 Super Bowls, your ass might be in jail.
Right.
Like, how you gonna give me a bad referral?
Right.
We didn't talk about that. Even if you don't like me, I think that's kind of bullshit.
I agree. That old man said
we won together.
Won championships because of that
6
man.
6 of them, Mike.
Yeah.
You got more titles than the Cowboys with Bill Belichick. And you tell Arthur Blank, hey man, I don't know. You do what you want. I wouldn't fuck with him though. I was like, what? Like you could be that petty?
That's what I read.
Anyways, moving on.
I'm surprised Bill didn't get a job, although I'm sure he'll have one next year.
He'll get one.
Yeah. Would Jerry dare get in bed with Bill?
Would Bill dare?
Because he'll be 82 by then.
Look how Bill handled Robert Kraft. Can you imagine Bill trying to handle Jerry like that? Jerry, like, hey, motherfucker, I said you need to come in my office and brief me on what's going on. And Bill, I'm kind of busy, Jerry.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, we would get media Bill with Jerry.
Yeah.
Busy Jerry. Can't do that.
Yeah, nah. Jerry, he'll never hire him. He'll hire Deion Sanders and draft Shador, though.
Yeah, Audi makes a good point. Bill's on a PR campaign trying to change the perception of him being an asshole. I mean, maybe so. Yeah,
great point, Audi. I agree with that.
And no telling what ESPN paid him last night too. So he can't go out there and just do that guy. He's got to be legit. He's done TV before, and he's opened up. Like he's done a couple of these roundtables with ex-players. Like they'll bring Ray Lewis in there and Tom Brady. And
he loves those type of
Peyton
things.
Manning, and they'll talk about old games and war stories, and he's great on that. But he was really good last night. Actually, it's because it's hard for coaches that have been in the league forever and know everybody to then come out and criticize folks. And maybe that points to his criticism last night. Maybe part of his criticism of the Patriots was, fuck you, Robert Kraft. Y'all fucked up. Y'all took the wrong kid. He sucks. You should have taken Michael Penix. So good on Bill, because a lot of these guys, they quit playing or they quit coaching and they go into broadcasting, and then they don't have the balls to actually tell it like it is. A lot of them don't. Those guys don't last.
They're always defending the team. Hey, football's hard. And if you... That's what, the Herm Edwards of the world, they get on TV and they never criticize a quarterback.
Yep. All the coaches
never talk
geniuses.
about firing a coach. Yep. You don't know any idea how hard it is. Like, all right, I get that, but you got a job to do now.
Right. Yeah, you got to tell it like it is. If you can't, get the hell out. Yeah, that's the way it goes.
Beat it.
All right, it's time for the punch of the day, presented by the law office of Orlando Kell, the official family lawyer. We're all in a good mood. It's Fiesta. Our show went viral this week, as Rudy alluded to.
What are we gonna do next week to go viral? We got to go viral once a week. What the hell?
Can we try for once a month? Once a week's asking a lot.
All right,
I'll try.
Once a month. Once a month.
I didn't. And by the way, that was an accident. I wasn't trying to troll Dan for attention. God knows I didn't think he would reach out to me, which I think is really cool of him to do and classy. I wasn't trying to. I damn sure wasn't trying to get in the paper. I mean, y'all think y'all have other things to put in the paper? It's Fiesta. We got protests going on, but hell, they wrote it. They put a piece in the Express News about me bitching about Levitard. It was pretty funny.
They did? Oh, yeah.
They did. Yeah, it's pretty funny. So anyway, so we're all in a good mood, but we gotta have a punch of the day because it's paid for. So who am I gonna punch today? Do you have anybody?
Yeah, I want to punch all the fake influencers. Everybody wants to be an influencer. You know, I get it. Nobody wants to do the traditional 9 to 5. I did it. I was at Nationwide for 10 years, so I feel y'all. And I didn't have no Instagram or Facebook or TikTok to save me. I had a kid. I had no choice, so I get it. But all these fake ass influencers that ain't getting paid, running around with your cameras trying to teach us about Fiesta, get the out of my face with that. Like we've been Fiestaing for 50 years. Ain't no influence TikTok clip cut, cap cut video TikTok that you could post that's gonna make me be like, oh yeah, well now I'm gonna go over there. Like, look, I get it. Nobody wants a traditional 9 to 5, but the amount of fake influencers up and down my timeline is whipping my ass. And I'm digitally punching you, influencers.
Anybody in particular you want to call out?
There's
a lot of them.
Never.
Like, oh, okay. Now you're Bill Belichick. Well, we're on to Cincinnati.
Now there's some real ones. There's some real ones on my timeline that are actually getting paid and actually get paid to come to venues and things like that. Shout out to y'all because they've been doing it for years. But the guy that rolled out of bed in February was like, I'm gonna start posting food. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Right.
And you're already an influencer. No, that takes years. But it's a lot going on right now because it's Fiesta. And I'm like, I know. I've been doing it for 20 years. But I get it. We all want to do something else. We all strive to be something else. I get it. So I don't want to punch him too hard. It's just a jab. Just a little jab. It's only a jab. Is like, as long as you know this is going to be a year thing, you're not going to become an influencer overnight. That's all I say. Even if you go viral today, you still might be broke tomorrow.
I think people would be shocked to see some of these, as you call them, influencers that have hundreds of thousands of followers and stuff. People just assume they all have money. Most of them don't have anything.
Nothing.
There's a lot of people that have a shit ton of followers, tons of likes and all that kind of thing, but they don't know how to monetize any of that.
And not only that, even if let's say a company does pay you, and that's why you don't want to buy followers, because if you got 100,000 followers, but all your posts are only getting 20, 30 likes, it's a red flag that your followers are fake. And it's a red flag to the companies that would even think about paying you, because at the end of the day, to influence means to drive traffic. So if Whataburger or Burger Boy pays you a few dollars to do a couple videos for them, and they get nothing off your promo code, it don't matter anyway.
Correct. All right.
So it's just a jab, just a little jab, not a real punch.
All right. I'm going to go from praising Jerry.
Oh shit.
To punching Jerry. I'm going to punch the general manager of the Dallas Cowboys, Jerry Jones. He admitted this week that they have had real serious talks with Zeke Elliott.
Oh, I like that idea.
Punch Jerry for his running back situation being so shitty and void of talent that they may actually have to go back to the well on Zeke, who's probably washed, who barely played in New England. I'm not even sure if he's better than Rico Dowdle right now. But they have had serious talks with Zeke about bringing him back. You know what? I've said this for years. If you're going to suck, just try to entertain me while you suck. At least Zeke's entertaining. Let's just run it. Let's just go. Oh, God. Let's just go see what Terrell Owens is doing. Let's go. Is Bob Lilly still alive? Because he was awesome at linebacker in the 60s. Their running back scene is so dearth of talent that they literally might bring Zeke back. You know what? But that's fine. At the end of the day, I care more about being entertained than that my team's even winning, to be honest with you. Because I got to sit up here and talk about your ass. It better be worth my time. You need to entertain me. Fuck it. Just go re-sign T.O. Why not? Go bring T.O. back. Go get Zeke.
This is what I'll say about that, Mike. They did struggle on 3rd and short, 4th and short, goal to go. Zeke, if nothing else, he comes in and provides that. Like, look, I never, ever, ever, babysit or pacify the Cowboys. Like, if they deserve to get smacked upside the head, I'll smack them. But this is going to cost you maybe a couple bottles of water, maybe, and some incentives. And you're going to move the chains on 3rd and 2. And if you're 4th and 1 at the goal line or 4th and goal, you're going to score touchdowns. Because if nothing else, he can do that. So considering it's just going to cost you a couple bottled waters, I don't have a problem with this.
Now, they get this kid from UT tonight, though. Okay, that changes things. Brooks. Was it Jonathan Brooks?
Yeah.
They go get John Brooks.
But when you want him, so you don't want running backs 1st round, but you'll take them 2nd or 3rd.
I don't want to take one in the 2nd. They damn near have to, Rudy. They damn near have to. A running back was going to. They got 3 picks tonight, provided they don't trade one of them.
Yeah.
One of those 3 picks tonight will be a runner, damn near guaranteed. And that's the other thing. And that's the reason for my punch. That's also part of the reason why we're here with Zeke and Royce Freeman and effing Rico Dowdle and Malik. You're in a situation where everyone, the entire league knows you need a running back, and it reveals your strategy in a draft. It affects your ability to play poker. It's like the league knows you got a 2 and a king. They know you ain't got nothing in your hand. They know you're going to have to take a draw. And that's the equivalent of taking a draw in a draft is, well, we ain't got no damn running back, so we're gonna have to take one here. And it sucks, but that's the situation they're in. Yeah, I mean, I'd be okay with them taking the best running back available tonight in the 2nd round, which goes against my normal thinking because they put themselves in a position where they absolutely have to have one. So that's my punch. Jose, you got anybody you need to punch today? Or are we feeling groovy?
Are you setting me up for disaster here, Mike? Are you setting me up here?
No, I'm not setting it. No. Do you have anyone you need to punch or not?
Don't go there.
No. I'm having a great time. Fiesta was a lovely event yesterday, and here I am. Nice to see you.
You went to Nyosa. How was Nyosa? It was nice hell. You could barely move. You could barely
obviously
move around.
Yes, yeah, but it was
Maybe
nice
because Jose, he looks toe up today.
Well, but it was nice because I just went with Helga and it was like one of those situations where we could just go wherever we wanted to. We could leave where we wanted to. We have no one like shackling us, so it was nice. I can't complain, but hell yeah, there's a shitload of people. Yeah, and thank God they're stopping alcohol sales at 10 o'clock now. Jesus.
Did you get a chicken on a stick, or that line was around the whole city of San Antonio?
No. Well, Rudy, unfortunately, a Monday morning might be a little early, but I just went to Old Southtown 101 to get myself a chicken on a stick. I didn't have to wait in a fucking 30-minute line. It was great.
That's fire. But that's fire. That's fire.
Can't complain. But Rudy, you saw that though, Mike. Mike was trying to set me up there, and I avoided the bait.
There are 9 billion people on Earth. You could punch anybody you want. I'm not setting you up for nothing. I'm asking the guy that's running our show today, does he have a punch or not? That's all I'm doing.
I know what he meant. Anyway,
no, I ain't doing shit. All right. Well, whatever the Cowboys did, I don't think they're going to win a lot of games. JEMB. Just entertain me, baby. That's it. Be entertaining and be worth talking about. All right, so Orlando Kell. Hopefully, you don't need a divorce lawyer ever. But if you get married, 50% of you will, because it's in the data. 50% of all married people will get divorced. I've got 2. And if that is you, hit up Orlando Kell. Family law, divorce, custody, visitation, father's rights, enforcements of modifications, changing decrees. All those things are fair game at Orlando's office. 210-775-4995. He's a fine UT Longhorn. Law office of Orlando Kell. You can email him directly, orlandokell@gmail.com. orlandokell@gmail.com.
Orlando liked my Xavier Worthy tweet. I forgot he was. I forgot he's a Longhorn. I was like, Orlando Kell. Orlando Kell. I forgot he's a horn. Mm-hmm. When I said that Mahomes deep to Xavier Worthy, get used to it. Yeah, he enjoyed that.
And props to Kell for continuing to support our show despite all the bad things I've said about Texas over the years. But I've told him I've never given an opinion about Texas that I didn't mean. I'm not being mean to them. And I love Sark, and I love what they're doing. But now when they suck, I'm going to say it.
Did that DWI hurt the big fella? Because I thought he was going first round. UT. Or was he just not a first round pick?
I don't think he's a first round grade.
Okay, because I thought he was the best interior defensive lineman.
I agree.
In college football. And then he gets the DWI. I don't know if that scared people off or that dropped his stock or he didn't grade out well. I thought for sure he was a first round pick because he's so disruptive. But maybe that DWI UT.
Maybe we don't know.
Things we don't know. Right?
Yeah, I wouldn't have any problem with him on the Cowboys. All right, what else today? Show brought to you in all part by Texas Cheer Liquor, the official liquor store of this show. What else went down last night? The Lakers got beat. They're down 0-3, about to get swept again.
That is now 11 games in a row. Joker is beating up on LeBron and AD, and Darvin Ham is getting fired like in probably a good 72 hours. Poor dude. LeBron is subbing people in when he wants to. LeBron's calling different plays. LeBron's like, nah, let's not do that. Yeah. AD's coming to the podium and like, there's times when we're out there and nobody knows what the plan is on either side. Yeah. And poor Darvin. Like, when the Lakers call you and say, hey, we want to bring you in for an interview. And you're like, damn, I've been holding this clipboard. What an opportunity. Damn, God is good. Only to find out that this wasn't the job you should have taken. You don't turn it down, obviously. No, you don't turn it down. It shouldn't have been offered. But this was never going to work out well. Like, you need Eric Spoelstra. Keep in mind, when Eric was a rookie quarterback, a rookie coach, when he took that Heat job, but he never backed down from LeBron. And 2, Pat Riley was telling LeBron, no, I'm not coming to coach. Because LeBron tried to get Pat Riley to come down out the booth. And he said, no, I'm not doing that. And no, Rich Paul and Maverick Carter can't fly on the fucking plane with you.
Right.
If you don't have like Tyronn Lue in that Cleveland locker room, hey, LeBron, please shut the F up. I got this. If you don't have those type of elephant balls, LeBron, it not disrespectfully, but he's just not gonna, it's not gonna work. That's you got to be an alpha. Yeah, he only respects alphas, and not that Darvin is. It's just like he don't got enough cachet or big balls to stand up to that bullshit. Because like if LeBron like subbing people in, I'm like, dude, get your ass back. What are you doing? Who told you to come in? LeBron told you to come in. Is LeBron the head coach? The fuck?
Well, apparently,
what I mean?
And the general manager.
Poor dude, he's gone. They're gonna get swept again. Yeah, and Denver's just so good. It's like the perfect team.
Sure, and they got an easy layup with LA in the first round.
I thought it was going to be better than this, Mike. I didn't see another sweep coming.
The Lakers, people are going to do what you allow them to do.
Right.
And the Lakers have zero leadership. They have Jeannie Buss and the puppet GM and Darvin Ham. That's your leadership core. What are we doing? It's insane.
Yeah,
and ultimately, you're right. Spoelstra did tell LeBron what was up, and LeBron ultimately left. And the Heat were like, "Cool, thanks for the championships. We'll keep going and go to the finals without your ass," which is exactly what they did because they got balls there. You ain't the only alpha male in town. Yeah, you're LeBron, but this is a business. We're running a team here. In LA, it's all about they turned into the freaking Cowboys. It's all about feeling good and doing what the players want. It's all about that brand and just getting by on that. These are millionaires and billionaires who no longer have the motivation to get up, and they don't have that fire anymore, probably, those leaders. Jeannie Buss was born into riches. She don't know nothing about working. No disrespect to her, but it's kind of like the Cowboys. It's a family-owned business.
Yeah.
You have a fake general manager. You're scared of your best player.
What was it, Kurt Rambis or some shit? I think it's Kurt Rambis.
Is he the GM?
I think it's Kurt Rambis. I'm almost positive.
The fact that we don't know, what's that tell you? He ain't got no power.
But look,
the Lakers are the Cowboys right now.
I love that Denver team. They remind me.
The Cowboys.
They remind me of that 99, 03, 05, 07, 14. Your star don't give a shit who wins, but he can dominate when he wants. Jamal Murray's is Tony Parker. You got your Michael Porter Jr. You got your Andre Iguodala type guy in Aaron Gordon. Then great coach. Then you just rotate role players. You know what I mean? Now they're just rotating role players.
Yeah,
so tough to beat, man. I love that team.
I figured Denver. It's funny because the Spurs beat them last game of the season.
I know when they were trying. Denver
cost
was
them
trying
a 1
to win.
seed.
Yeah,
but those teams that have won a title, that they have that gear, they just know how to turn it on. Denver has now. They've maybe the Spurs woke their ass up. They have turned that gear, and they got the dysfunctional Dallas Cowboys in the first round. So it's a layup for Denver, and that's going to help them in the second round because they'll be rested. And they've now figured it out and found that gear. And God bless whoever plays them next round because they ain't going to have much of a chance either. Is it Rob Pelinka? Is he still the GM? Matt says.
Oh, it may be Pelinka. Yeah,
God only knows.
Yeah,
says
it's
a lot
Rob
that we didn't know.
Yeah, it's Rob Lowe's twin.
Yeah. Some South SoCal pretty boy.
Kobe's. He was Gigi's godfather.
Yeah, I know.
Kobe
again.
Got him
So
Kobe
why is he the GM? It's that going out and getting the best person available to run your basketball team. Let's get let's get Kobe's buddy and let him run the team. Yeah. Again, they're the Cowboys, man. It's ridiculous. Taking that great logo and shit all over it where their lack of leadership and care. All right, make sure you mention us at all Texas Beer Liquor. We are 7 in the area. 60 Went up and burning. They'll give you 5% off all mentions of in the building. 5% off. All right, hit me up if you got a taco truck. You want to rent me for 90 minutes on May the 11th. Come out and see us today. We'll be at Key Ideas on Flores Street, downtown, having a little fiesta party from 4 to 8. There's the flyer. Thank you, Jose. Come out there and see. We'll be out there at 4 o'clock. We're going to stay until at least 8. It's going to be a long day. Buy a book, buy some beer. Let's take some pictures. Love y'all hard. Thank you, Rudy. Thank you, Jose. Have a good weekend.
See y'all Monday.
Monday. Love y'all hard. See you Monday. Peace out.
This program was made possible by contributions from viewers and listeners like you. Thank you.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.